Well, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, good evening. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that we get our vitamin M live the last couple of weeks. We have not listened. Our schedule just has not allowed us the opportunity to pre-record. So we have just been, listen, I just been going on live and it has been good. Listen, if you're not getting on here early and getting into the rhythm, into the vibe beforehand, you got to show up ahead of time. You must show up just a little bit before 6:30 because the party is in the chat. Everybody's already joining the live. Everybody is joining the chat. And they are talking. Listen, because we already know that we need to get our weekly recommended dose of vitamin M. We must get our weekly recommended dose of vitamin M. Listen, I need you to share the message. I need you to share the message. Yes, it is the pre-show. We are talking about it. It's going down in the chat. And I could not listen. Your fires me up. Your excitement when I go into the chat and I'm ready to join, your excitement gets me all fired up and ready to go because I do know this one thing. This is the one thing that I know and the one thing that I am learning, that I'm in the process of learning, because as you know, I have not arrived, but I am arriving. I am getting there. I have not made it, but I am becoming. I'm becoming all that I know that I am destined to be. And when I know that I am becoming, listen, I thought we just needed a look back. We needed a revisit. We needed a part two of it's all about timing. It's all about the timing. It's all about the timing. It's all about the timing. It is the timing of a thing. It is the timing of a thing. It is all about the timing, because timing is everything. I thought we just needed a retake. When I sat down to prepare on this week, listen, I sit down and I think about what do we need? What do the people need? What do they need to hear to get them going on their week? It's all about the timing, because timing is everything. Timing is everything. There is a time and a season for everything under the heaven. Everything under the sun, there is a time and a season. It's a time to be born and a time to die. There's a time to plant and a time to uproot. There is a time to weep and a time to laugh. It is all about the timing. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. There's a time to be silent, and there is a time to speak up. There is a time for war, but there's also a time for peace. It is all about the timing. It is all about the timing. As we are becoming, when we are in our becoming season, I'm in my becoming era. This is my era of becoming. And when I am in my era of becoming, it is all about the timing. It is all about the timing. It is all about the timing. And on tonight, I simply want to ask you a question on tonight. I just have a real easy question that I want to ask you. And it's real simple. What is your a time to or a time for? What is your a time to or a time for? I'm going to ask you again. What is your a time to or a time for? Because remember, it is a time to be born and a time to die, a time to speak and a time to be quiet. It's not always, listen, there's a time for war and a time for peace. There's a time to be still and there's a time to rise up. See, there's a time when there's a time for you to just, there's a time to let some things roll off of your shoulders. And then there is a time for you to address things. There is a time to move and a time to be still. What is your a time for? What is your a time to? Excuse me. What is your a time to? What is your a time for? What is it? Is it a time to plant or a time to uproot? See, because it is all about the time, and there's a time to work, and there's a time to be still and to do the work and rest. See, there's a time to speak and a time to be quiet and do the work. There's a time for you not to say anything and to just show up. And people to judge you according to your work. People to judge you according to according to your actions. There's a time to be judged according to your actions, because I'm not speaking, but I'm gonna stay silent and do the work. I'm gonna stay quiet and do the work, because I'm gonna let my work speak for me. I'm not gonna speak for myself. I'm gonna let you see my work. I'm gonna let you see what I do. I'm gonna let you see my dedication. I'm going to allow you to see my hard work. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to allow you to see me show up. Listen, I don't know what your personal a time to is, but I know that it is all about the time, because there is a time for everything. There is a time for everything. There is a time to stop and a time to go. There is a time to let go, but there's also a time to keep plowing. Everything is timing. Everything is timing. Everything is timing. Your timing must be impeccable. You got to have this impeccable sense, and you must develop and grow this impeccable sense of timing. It's internal. There's an internal sense of impeccable timing. How do you know your timing is impeccable? Because you have been preparing for this moment. It's been relentless. You've been intentional. Everything starts to line up, and you feel it deep within your soul. I just know that I know that I know that is going to happen, that is all coming together. As we heard this morning, listen, at my churches, we heard this morning, brick by brick, brick by brick. It's that impeccable timing, because I keep stacking the bricks, because I keep doing the work, because I continue to show up. My timing becomes more and more impeccable. I begin to trust myself. See, you may not always be able to explain it and put it into words, but you know when it is time to move that chess piece. You understand when it's time to move the chess piece, because you stay focused on your journey. Your timing becomes crystal clear, because the vision, I can see it. I can see it. You can recognize your time too, without hesitation, without doubt, without question. There becomes a boldness within you. There's a time to work, there's a time to wait, but there's also a time to prepare with purpose. See, there is the time, because the time is now. The time is now. The time is, listen, I try not to, I try to show my calm demure side, my calm demeanor, because you get those, you always see, there's a I get passionate about this thing, and all my legs are shaking, and the fire within me begins to rise, because I know that the time is now. There's a time to work, a time to wait, and a time to prepare with purpose. What is your a time to? What is your a time to? Because it is all about the timing. What are you waiting on? You listen, 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 listen. What is your a time to? What season are you in? Because what I know is the time to do it is now. The time to prepare is now. The time to work is now. See, we can work and wait because you can be preparing in the background. It's nothing wrong with the background preparations. It's the background preparations. It's what I'm doing behind the scenes. It's the things that you don't see. It's the inner self that I'm tearing down. It's that it's that wall that I'm bringing down to make sure that as I'm building my bricks or as the walls are going up and I'm building, that I'm not, as we heard this morning, that I'm not inboxing myself. I'm not boxing myself in. I'm also building a wall so that others can go along this journey with me. See, we're in this journey together. See, we're on this journey together. And when we all arrive, when we all get there, when we can all live in our own truth, when we can all show up, when we can live in conjunction together and still have differences. It doesn't mean that you have to agree with everything that I say, but that we can agree to disagree and still sit down and have coffee, and we can fight, but fight with smiles on our face because we're all fighting for what we believe to be our truth, but we can still love one another. We can do it because it says, in love and kindness have I won thee. In love and kindness have I won thee. In love and kindness, I can love you and still get there. See, I don't want to see. I was. What are you waiting on? You waiting on you. You're not waiting on me. You're not waiting on me. Let me be clear. You're waiting on yourself. You are waiting on yourself to stand up. You just have to, just as Nike say, just do it. You are depending on you. Listen, I heard this somewhere and I'm going to share it because it says something to me. I'm gonna say this again. You waiting on yourself. You're not waiting on nobody else. You not you're not depending on me. I can ignite and start a charging you. Yes, because see, I'm when I walk through, listen, you know the song, it ain't mine. So I'm not going to tell you. And when I say when I walk through, it ain't mine, because y'all know that's one of my favorite ones. Listen. You are waiting on yourself. You want to know why you haven't moved? Or I'm just going to offer a possibility of why you haven't moved and did what you need to do to build your bricks, to make the magic happen, because it's all about the timing. You done let yourself down. You lied to yourself. See, it's a thing about when somebody else lies to you, then you say, I don't trust them. I can no longer trust you because you have been so untruthful. But what about the times that you have been untruthful to yourself? I'm putting stank on it. When have you been untruthful to you? You, not me. You lied to yourself. You let yourself down. You didn't do it. You didn't show up for yourself. You told yourself you was going to show up. You told yourself, I got this, but you didn't. So yourself says, wait a minute, hold on. We've been here before. We didn't do it the last time. Why don't you prove to yourself that this time is different? See, you waiting on yourself to stop disappointing yourself. You waiting on you to stop disappointing you. Stop giving up on yourself. Stop talking negativity to yourself and bloom. Listen, stop talking negativity to your own self. You will bloom when you're ready. You're going to get there. Not when someone else says you should. See, I may don't have the impeccable timing for you. Not when the world expects you to. You bloom when the light hits you just right. Even then, it's okay to walk through the door slowly. Stop disappointing. I'm just telling you that the time is now that you need to move, but you will move when you are ready. Stop letting yourself down. Stop showing up and disappointing your own self. You mad at yourself. You projecting it on me, but you mad at yourself because becoming takes time. You just got to stay in it for the long haul. I need you to stay in it for the long haul. I need you to stop disappointing you and show up for yourself. I need you to do a few things as you are. When we are talking about our timing, I need you to do a few things for me when you're talking about your timing. I need you to prepare relentlessly, trust your intuition, stay patient and focused, eliminate negative talk, and take calculated risk. And let me break those down really quickly. Let me just a real fast breakdown. Prepare relentlessly. Success doesn't come from luck, but it sure in heck comes from preparation. You don't look on this. You don't look up on this thing. You don't look on it. You don't look on it. No, I'm sorry. It's preparation. You study, you practice, you build skills, you sharpen your mindset. Even when it feels hard and even when you don't feel ready, the more you prepare, the better your timing becomes. The more you prepare, the better your timing becomes. Prepare relentlessly. Prepare day and night, day and night, day and night, day and night, brick by brick. Study, practice, sharpen your skills, follow the people. Even when it feels hard and you don't think you're ready, you're ready. The time is now. The time is now. Trust your intuition is your number two. Trust your intuition. There will be moments when you can't even explain what you're feeling, but the timing is right. Trust the inner voice. Listen, I'm not ready to go YouTube with it, but I'm trusting my inner voice on the thing. I'm trusting my inner voice on the thing. That gut feeling is your subconscious aligning with everything that you've already done. You just need to lean in it. You just need to lean into that intuition, lean into that gut. So prepare relentlessly. That's number one. Trust your intuition, trust your inner voice. See, when you talk to yourself in the right manner, then you can depend on yourself to show up for yourself. When you talk to yourself in the right manner, then you can depend on yourself to show up for yourself. Stay focused and stay patient and focused. Stay patient and focused. That should explain itself. Stay patient and focused. Timing requires patience. You got to be patient with a thing. You got to prepare it. You got to bake that thing just right. Don't rush the process. I know that you're eager, so am I, but stay focused on your goals. Keep your goals posted. Keep your goals posted. Work quietly, consistently, and persistently. Work quietly, consistently and persistently. Just keep chiseling. Just keep chiseling. Just keep chiseling. Just keep chiseling. I promise you all things are going to work out. Eliminate this negative self-talk. Listen, you're your own biggest obstacle. We've talked about that a lot already. Catch your negative thoughts early and capture them and throw them out and say, we're not doing that today. We're not doing that this hour, this second, this minute. We are not doing it so that it doesn't grow and it doesn't fester. And then sometimes you just got to take a calculated risk. And I am taking a calculated risk that I'll be able to share on YouTube. But sometimes you just got to take a calculated risk. So when you're mastering your time and you want to prepare relentlessly, trust your intuition, stay patient and focused, eliminate negative self-talk, and take those calculated risks. Boldness, I'm telling you, be bold about it. Be bold about it. See, the more you prepare, the clearer your time becomes. Because listen, preparation, when you prepare, when the time comes, you're ready. When the time comes, you're ready. Your preparation will pay off, I promise. And then, I'm sorry, I almost left one off. Reflect and adjust Listen, look back on your calculated moves. Look back on the risk that you have taken and make the adjustment and just shift. It's nothing wrong with a little shift. There's nothing wrong with a little move into another direction when it's not going the way that you think that it needs to go. Growth comes from learning. See, growth comes when we learn. We must learn in the process, and you adjust your strategies accordingly. You adjust your strategies accordingly, because this is not about anyone else but you. This is all about you. You're doing this for you. See, when you do it for yourself, it impacts everybody else. But this is about you. It's all about the timing. See, it is all about the timing. It is all about the timing. See, there is a purpose. See, your world may seem chaotic, but it is not chaotic. All of it is aligned because it is all about the timing. There is a divine plan and timing for it to come together. You just have to be ready when that time comes, because you have been preparing relentlessly. You've been trusting your inner gut. See, there are moments that you can't explain, but you just feel it. You are staying patient and focused. You have eliminated the self-talk. I'm taking those calculated risks and I'm reflecting and adjusting as necessary, because it is all about the timing. It's all about the timing. See, when I'm ready for this thing to happen, I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to stay focused and faithful and believe. See, I'm going to combo that with stay focused and believe that it is going to happen, that all things are going to work for my good, because they are. It is all about the timing. It is all about the timing. Listen, this has been your vitamin. This has been your vitamin M on this week. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day to the love of my life, Jason Sterling. Listen, he's always behind the scene, pushing and supporting me. The best dad that I could ever have for our daughter. I could not have asked for a better person to be in this thing together. It's all about the timing. It's all about the timing, because I see you getting your vitamins. Yeah, I see you getting your vitamins. Hey, I see you getting your vitamins. Hey, get your vitamins. Get your vitamins. Get your vitamins. Hey, I see you getting your vitamins. Hey, I see you getting your vitamins. Yeah, I see you getting your vitamins. Hey, get your vitamins. Get your vitamins. Get your vitamins. Yes, it's all about the timing. Yes, it is all about the timing. We can't listen. It's all about the timing. I'm hanging out a little bit on tonight just for a few minutes. If you want to throw some things in the chat, ask any kind of questions that you want to ask. But this has been your vitamin M. Listen, I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe. I need you to like, share, and subscribe. I throw it out there. Tell your family and your friends. Listen, tell your family and it's all about the watch time. I'm learning this thing. I'll have more things to share next month, but it is all about the timing. I love you. I love you. I love you. I appreciate you. Listen, there are some of you on here that share every single solitary week under all circumstances. You are always sharing. You're always doing, and we're on this journey together. I cannot wait until I was like to say it's about to blow. Yes. Yes, it's all about the timing. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm jumping off. If no one has any questions, I am jumping off. Yes, I love you. I love you guys. There is so much more to come. I cannot wait. There is so much more to come. Listen, it is that faithful circle. I get that circle and our circle stays tight. When our circle stays tight, God is going to increase the circle and we're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. We have such a message to share. And I just know it. I just know it. That's all I can say is I just know it. So yes, I appreciate you. Watch, share, like, subscribe, and on top of that, listen, share with your friends. You need a speaker. I listen, I do. You need a speaker. If you need a speaker, you need to call me. You need to you need to you need to call me. It's a Forrest Frank song. His ways. I think it's a Forrest Frank song that I have just started to like. They asked me in the comments, what is my fight song on this side of the journey? It's a Forrest Frank song that his way is better. God's way is better. And that is my song. That is my fight song right now. Is God's way is his way is better. If I can go find it, I'll tell you what it is. I'm going to go look it up. God's way is better. I don't want to misquote it by it's a Forrest Frank song. I really do love it. It has been my your way is your way is better is what it's called. It's your way is better. Yes, my husband threw it in the chat for me. Yes, it's called Your Way is Better by Forrest Frank. That's my fight. That's my fight song on this end of the journey, because God's way is sure is better. Because honey, his way, I am leaning all the way in to all that he is calling me, all that he is actually calling me to do. So yes, honey, I'm telling y'all, the time is now. I'm just sorry, the time is now. The time is now. I love you guys. We are listen, if you are not, listen, I've got a couple of things up my yes, Elizabeth, I am excited about what is to come. It is going to be big. That's all I know is that it is going to be big. That's what I do know. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for traveling on this journey with me. And listen, God's way is better because it is all about the timing. Have an amazing evening. I will see you on. Oh, it's how do you settle your okay? So I'm looking at the chat. Hold on, friends. Um, I don't do anything small. How do you settle your spirit to rest and not keep trying to work not keep trying to work God's plan? Because I just keep because I just keep I stay in, to be honest about it. That is Shuela in the chat, is I just keep, when I feel like that I am that's the part of preparing. In my preparation, I'm gonna lean into what I just keep praying about it, and I just keep praying about it, and I just keep praying about it, and I don't make it happen. Every move is a calculated move that is strategically planned and prayed over. Is the way that I do it. I really do, and I have counsel from others. I want to hear from other people to make sure that I'm like, I want to talk to my husband. I have mentors and people that I speak to make sure that I'm like, okay, like, am I crazy? And then I really do. And it's your gut. You have to trust your gut. And you got to, like, I'm making a move right now that a lot of people don't understand it, but I know that it is. But I know that it is God, because it is a calculated risk. It's a calculated move. And so I combo all of that. And that's how I move, and that's how I operate in this. That's how I move and operate in this season. Okay. That was it. That's it. I love y'all. Y'all have an amazing evening. Listen, because it is definitely a fixed fight. Somebody, Nancy, threw that in the chat. It is definitely a fixed fight. And I already know, we all know, that God has this fight fixed for you. The fight is fixed for you. You just have to, it really is, it's a great balance to keep it out. And I'm telling you, as much as you want to make it happen, my husband keeps me balanced with keeping God in the forefront and making those calculated risks and those calculated moves, and to keep me level, so that I really do. And it's about a circle of people that come together. It really is. It's about a circle of people that hold you accountable. So that, because I'm like, Lord, and I really do. I'm like, Lord, I don't want to make a move that you don't want me to make, that you don't want me to do. And then sometimes, but I'm also not afraid to fail. And that's the thing about it, is that I also am not spinning. Because this morning, one of the things that I shared, and I will, and I'll share this. I follow I follow Myron Golden, and I absolutely love Myron Golden. Let me just say that. And one of the things that Myron Golden says is that, and Pastor Jason said it this morning, but Myron Golden was saying, when Pastor Jason was talking about that piece of we pray and then we get stuck in prayer, and we really do. We've been conditioned to be stuck in prayer. Well, if you just stay at the prayer stage and all you're saying is pray for the next move, no, you need to pray for God to what to do in the move, but don't get stuck at the prayer stage, because we get stuck at that one spot and then we never move, because we really have never listened to what he said to do. So you've got to listen, and then you just listen. Here people say, you guys gonna keep me on here. All you got to do is go. All you got to do is go. Yes, and Pastor Jason preached this morning. Go. Why are you stuck at the press stage? Why are you stuck there? And that's the only thing that you're doing. See, once God gives you the plan, Myron Golden said, and I'm sorry, I almost forgot. Myron Golden said, once God gives you the plan, why do you continue to pray when he gave you the plan, but you didn't listen to the first thing that he said? You didn't listen to the first thing that he told you. That's what he said. So why would he come back and give you more? You have to listen to what he said, do the first time. You have to go first. You've got to start building. Just go build the brick. It didn't have to be straight. Just build it. God can straighten it out later. But you didn't listen the first time. So who has friends that you keep allowing to come back to you and ask you for more and more and more and more and more advice, but they didn't listen to what you had to say on the first. Let me get out here. Love y'all. Bye. Let's just go. We're gonna have to do that on a Facebook live chat. I'm just trying to say, like, Myron Golden was right. You didn't listen to God the first time. God said, I'm not gonna say that. Do what I told you to do first. Go first. Take the calculated risk and step out there. It is all about the timing. It is all about the timing. I'm out. Bye. Deuces.